G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, first of all, a big thanks to Effrey, I think that's how he says his name, or her name. Thanks to you, mate, for highlighting this very special conversation between some of the flattest minds around. This one is absolutely classic humour.
What have we got on screen here, Brenda? What happens when we're looking...
It's a soccer ball.
When we're looking down
yes, it looks side to side.
the globe. What happens when we're looking down it?
What about it? What are you trying to say?
You just asked what it looks like. I'm showing you what it looks like as you...
Yes.
Yeah, so...
That's a soccer ball.
Side to side, Brenda.
Yes, it curves side to side.
Why don't we see that?
Is the globe a sphere like that soccer ball?
Yes, the Earth is like that soccer ball.
Okay, so where is the side to side curve on the
There's
Earth?
plenty. There are hundreds, even thousands of pictures showing the Earth just like that.
You don't need to see side to side curve.
That's correct.
But now you're saying there's heaps of
yes,
evidence
there
of
are.
side to side.
Yes,
Where?
yes.
So these guys can't comprehend the 2D nature of the globe curve at all. Yes, it curves away in both directions, but it's how we perceive the curve is what Brenda is talking about. What the flatty is being confused by is there's two different methods of seeing this curve. Watching something move away from you is easier to see at a low elevation. Left to right, you won't be able to see much until you get up high. And if you get up like ISS high, it's very easy to see the left to right. Do you see?
And we also can also detect the curvature if we get high enough. 125,000 feet is
Neil
perhaps...
deGrasse Tyson says that stuff is flat.
Oh, I just love it when flatties start quoting that particular quote from Neil deGrasse Tyson. You can't see the curve from 120,000 feet. Well, not that I particularly agree with that, because I think you actually can see it if you magnify it well enough. But my comeback for them would be, well, you either got to admit that you're just cherry-picking Neil deGrasse Tyson, or you're going to own all of what Neil deGrasse Tyson says. So, pear-shaped globe? Anybody? Hello? Crickets, eh? Okay. Effrey pointed me to this Occam razor fail. It doesn't get any better than this. Because seriously, I always understood Occam's razor to be just thought of as a tie-breaking tool. Like when two things are equally likely, you just pick the simplest one. It most definitely does not mean that the simplest explanation is the right one. And that's how these guys used it, and did they fail hard on that?
Yeah.
Like, I know it's not a globe. I don't know what exactly it is, but I know it's not what they're telling me it is.
Well,
you know, it's that simple.
I mean, it's like the simplest answer, Occam's razor, isn't it? The simplest answer is normally the correct one. What's the simple answer? That we're like, why? Simplest answer is that it's a construct. The other simplest answer is that it's flat. Why build it concave or some other way?
Yeah.
And it's an enclosed. Yeah, it's an enclosed.
It's like Brenda with the horizon thing. Why make up more horizons and looming and all this kind of stuff? Why not just take the simplest answer that the horizon is that far away because it's flat?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's either all this convoluted, complex mathematics and atmospheric conditions and all this kind of nonsense that goes into space, and there's a vacuum and this gravity causes a density gradient within all the gases of the atmosphere, and it's either all this stuff or it's flat.
Yeah, or it's flat
stationary.
Enclosed.
Yes, and enclosed. What's the simplest answer? I mean, what do we experience? And the proof for the complex globe side of things is just not strong enough. It's just not there. It's
all mathematical. It's all you have to imagine. You have to believe.
I suppose these guys could just be in full comedy Poe mode, but I fear that they are actually serious.
They say, look at the sky. You know, we've got gas pressure. Look at the sky. But that doesn't prove there's no container there just because you can't see it.
Like, yeah, exactly. I mean, the thing about it is that there has to be a containment, because otherwise,
of some sort.
All the gravity in the world. Not that I have any belief in it, but gravity 10 times over wouldn't stop gas from equalizing into it.
No, well, it can't stop a helium balloon from going up. So
no, exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
an apple seed
Yeah.
grew, used all that energy to grow, and then it got too heavy for the stalk to hold it, so it fell. It's like
That's what apples do. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
see
they're
why.
made to do.
Yeah, exactly. That's what apples do. The same way as a helium balloon goes up, apples will go down.
So gravity can't stop a helium balloon going up? Really? I thought that was a meme that was debunked years ago. Do these flatties not even understand relative density now? I thought that was their thing. So helium balloons always go up? Seriously, guys? You mean except when you put them in a vacuum and then they go down?
You know,
Well,
how do you
they
get through to
actually,
people like that?
well, they actually build those things. I have no doubt they're building the things.
Yeah,
But,
I've got no doubt they build them. I've got
you
no
know,
doubt whatsoever they build all the parts because
yeah,
they make enough money to be able to do that to keep the lie as real as possible.
yeah. I
Right?
mean, why not? Why not build it? Why not
Yeah,
have
why not?
some company in Illinois build one part, another company in Nevada build another part, another company in Indiana build another part,
Yep.
and who sees the final construction? And even if someone does see it, who sees the thing being put into a rocket and sent off up to
And
space?
sent to space. Yeah.
Right, suppose it's space. No one sees this. All you get is you're told this is what's happening, and then you're told there's a satellite out there.
They do actually build the satellites. Wow, this is so much fun. So they have to make them. I guess they've got to keep up the appearances, and they do this to make money. So why not just build them? I know, here's an idea. How about we launch them as well and we can charge for the communications that we can use through them? That'd be even better.
They're not even sending them. Yeah.
Nah, they're
I
not
think
sending
they
them out.
did
Just
for
this,
a
man.
long time, tried to send things up, but now I think their augmented reality and CGI and stuff is so good that,
Yeah.
you know, like
No,
that
they
Elon
don't have
Musk
to.
one where they landed the two things at the same time, like sent them up and then landed them again. And I mean, to me, it's so obvious that that was CGI. Like, you know, I
Well,
don't
look,
understand how people can look at that and think it was real.
Oh, great. This one doesn't even think that the dual SpaceX booster landing was real. That was all just CGI. I mean, what did literally, and I mean literally thousands of the general public witness? What did they see? What did they hear? Were those 6 sonic booms all CGI'd?
Holy mackerel!
look at the coronavirus. There's
Yeah.
The coronavirus came out a couple of days ago, basically, in the mainstream. Now, there's talk about it having been around for a few weeks or a while. But in the mainstream, it came out a couple of days ago, and there's already supposed experts out on the national news and other places. It's like, how can you become an expert on something that just supposedly turned
Yeah,
up?
just came out.
Wow, wow, wow. Now they're experts on coronavirus. I mean, these coronaviruses are not a new thing. There's been many variants of these around before. Remember in 2003 when we had the SARS virus? That was a coronavirus. Coronavirus is just another thing a bit like a flu, and we always have flu viruses of different strains around, don't we?
They
How
reckon
are you
they've
an expert on that all
reproduced
of a
it
sudden?
here.
Yeah,
They've
it's like,
replicated it or something in Australia as well. It's like, well,
yeah.
how did you do that so quick?
Well, yet again, these guys show such a limited knowledge of the subject at hand, yet they think that they are experts at it. Look, the Chinese were able to identify the coronavirus by using DNA sequencing, which of course they had to do to be able to say that they had an outbreak. How else can you do it unless you can identify it? They were also very smart and they published the DNA sequence, and an Australian lab picked that up and were quickly able to make that same sequence, which means that they can now hasten their making of vaccines and the testing of those vaccines. It's all very smart and very clever, and hopefully will stop us all getting sick and dying. Look, guys, I've just had enough. My head is hurting full time. I am going to call it quits here and make a video about just how funny this all is. Thanks, guys. Okay, so if you like that, how about you click and share and subscribe and be the first to get in on the next fun little adventure into destroying the flat earth. Don't try this at home, kiddies. Ow. Oh. Homegrown tattoo. How's that?